Okay, once you get the tape down, go ahead and turn the wing over, and then take a piece of hard balsa is what I'm using. It's about a 1/2 inch wide, 1/4 inch, and I'm going to press down the tape onto the material, making sure that I have it pressed down very firmly. And then once I do that, I'm going to take this edge of the tape and roll it back onto this line, which is also the back edge of the same piece of tape. Now I'm going to do that for both sides. Okay, once you have the tape pressed in place, roll the tip over, match them, and mark the line where it needs to be cut, and then cut that. After you've done the leading edge, you want to go ahead and bring the leading edge together and mate the wing at the tip so it's folded in half, and then press it down, and you want to find the exact center. Once you find the exact center, go ahead and crease it, and this way you'll know exactly where center is. Then we can open it back up, and now we have a crease right down the center so that we know where dead center of the wing is. Okay, so let me back up and clarify something here. You can see that I had that glued in place, but now the black tape is actually underneath it, and it's because I caught that just as I started to walk away. The leading edge should be done first, then the trailing edge, and then we glue on these carbons. So what I did was I lifted it. I had a piece of the balsa wood underneath to hold it up, and then I put a piece of tape on the bottom and folded it over, and then put a piece on the top and folded it back the other way. And I did have to cut it right where these pieces came in because of the compound curve. So now I'm going to weight the carbon just to make sure it stays in place, and then now I can walk away and know that everything is where it should be. So it's always good to check and make sure that everything is where it needs to be before you walk away. And if you find an error, just fix it, no big deal. The order in which a wing should be built, in my opinion, is leading edge first, trailing edge, angled carbons, tape, battens, then the tape, then the center section up in the front, then the wingtips, and then the backbone. And that would complete the build of the wing. So I will let you continue to watch the images of the final steps to building this wing, and then we'll see what it looks like when it's finished. Okay, the next step is to cut this ripstop repair tape at 5/8 of an inch wide, and we're going to cut two pieces that are 5/8 of an inch wide, and then we're going to be left with another piece, a third piece, that's going to be a little bit better than 5/8 of an inch, and that's going to be fine. So what I'm doing is I'm marking each end 5/8 of an inch, and then I'm going to be cutting on that line, and then I'm going to be using the third piece, which will be the size that's a little larger. That will be used for the tail, but these two pieces that are 5/8 of an inch, they will be used on the wing. And now I'm going to line it on the two marks on the ends, and I'm going to adjust this so that I wind up hitting the mark there, just like that. So now I'm going to go to the outside here, and I'm going to make this cut, and then I'm going to make the second cut. Pretty simple way to do it. So now I have two strips that are the same size and one strip that's a little larger.